You must be concerned, Cathie, that Twitter and the takeover of Twitter to buy Elon Musk is a major distraction from the operations of Tesla.
Elon Musk is our Renaissance man, or our Thomas Edison, perhaps. And if you go back and look at how many projects these innovators were working on, you'd be astonished. How did they do that? There are such people out there. Elon surrounds himself with great business people and engineers who want to work for him. He is solving the most challenging problems of the day, and they want to be a part of that under his leadership. And, you know, remember, he started in the payments industry. So we could actually see Twitter, and now we just started a public-private crossover fund. Twitter is in that fund because we do believe that Twitter, Elon certainly believes in vertical integration. He has the payments experience. He and Jack Dorsey seem to get along very well, and we're talking quite a bit, as we learned from the documents that came out over the court cases. And so I think even Twitter could make a run at digital wallet, not just for financial services, but for commerce. So that's one. And then you'll remember, I don't know if you remember, but do you remember Vine?
Yes.
My son, I thought he was going to make movies because he was on Vine constantly. That was a precursor to TikTok. And so there's some DNA within Twitter still, I believe, that could introduce something like that. You never know. And then one of my first experiences as an equity analyst was in newspapers. And believe it or not, they were the rising stars of that day. And this subscription advertising model is a very smart move if he goes in that direction. The verification, that little check, is very important to people and could help clean up the platform considerably. So
$8 for the blue tick is fair. To be clear, so you say public and private fund invested in Twitter. So you were putting in money as part of this deal?
Part of this deal, and what we're trying to do is, and I know this is an overused word, but democratize venture capital. What is the question our clients ask more often than any other? Why is it that we don't get a shot, given how innovation-focused we are, this is the client speaking, a shot at some of these moonshots in the private space? And the answer is, you're not accredited. That's what the SEC says. Accredited means you have to meet certain income and asset thresholds. I think that's un-American, frankly, because if accreditation, just like with a driving license, if accreditation was about knowledge, our clients would be the accredited investors. So we said, okay, we will, using an interval fund structure, for a minimum of $500, you can participate in this public-private fund. Inflows every day, outflows once a quarter, up to 5% of net asset value. So we're fledgling. We've just started.
So how much has been invested in Twitter then, via that fund?
So I don't know what the final number was. I think it was around $1 million. Again, we're very, very small now. We're very small.
Right.
But over time, we would like Twitter to be a larger holding.